what if the technologies we use today, smartphones, streaming apps, electric cars, and smart assistants, exist because of products that failed? In tech, we often focus on success stories like the iPhone or Netflix. But many breakthroughs started with products that launched with big hype and then crashed. Some were too expensive, some arrived too early, and others misunderstood what people wanted. Yet those failures still shaped the future. Engineers learned from them and built better technologies. So let's look at 10 failed tech products that accidentally changed the future. Number 10. Google Glass 2013. When Google revealed Google Glass in 2012, it looked like the future. The smart glasses displayed information above the user's eye and allowed people to take photos, record videos, and search the internet using voice commands. Google promoted it as the beginning of everyday augmented reality. But when it launched in 2013 for about $1,500, the device faced major problems. Battery life was short, the display was limited, and privacy concerns grew because the glasses could record video in public. Many places even banned them, and Google discontinued the consumer version in 2015. Even so, the idea didn't disappear. The technology later moved into workplaces and helped inspire the modern augmented reality industry, with companies like Apple, Meta, and Microsoft now investing heavily in smart glasses and AR headsets. Number 9. Apple Newton 1993. In 1993, Apple introduced an ambitious device called the Apple Newton Message Pad, one of the earliest personal digital assistants. It allowed users to store contacts, manage calendars, and take notes on a touchscreen using a stylus, something that felt revolutionary when most computers were still bulky desktops. The Newton's most talked about feature was handwriting recognition, which attempted to convert written notes into typed text. However, the technology often misunderstood users, leading to humorous mistakes that even became a running joke in pop culture. Combined with its high $700 price, the device struggled in the market, and Apple discontinued it in 1998. Despite failing commercially, the Newton helped introduce ideas like touchscreen interaction, mobile productivity apps, and digital note-taking, concepts that later influenced devices like the iPhone and iPad. Number 8. Segway Personal Transporter 2001. When the Segway Personal Transporter launched in 2001, many believed it would revolutionize urban transportation. Invented by engineer Dean Kamen, the two-wheeled electric vehicle used gyroscopic sensors and advanced algorithms to balance itself while riders controlled movement by simply leaning forward or backward. Early predictions suggested the Segway could replace cars for short city trips. However, the device cost around $5,000, and cities struggled to decide whether it belonged on sidewalks or roads. As a result, it never became a mainstream transportation solution and was mostly used by security teams, police patrols, and tour groups. Despite this, the Segway's self-balancing technology influenced later personal mobility devices like hoverboards and modern electric scooters. While the Segway itself didn't transform cities, it helped inspire the micro-mobility industry we see growing today. Number 7. Microsoft Zune 2006. By 2006, Apple's iPod dominated the portable music player market, with millions of users buying songs through the iTunes ecosystem. Microsoft tried to compete by launching the Zune, a stylish music player with a bright screen, strong audio quality, and a unique feature that allowed users to wirelessly share songs with nearby Zune devices. Despite these innovations, the Zune struggled because Apple had already built a powerful ecosystem around the iPod and iTunes. Microsoft entered the market too late, and the device never gained significant market share before being discontinued in 2011. However, the Zune's clean design, bold typography, and minimalist interface later inspired Microsoft's Metro design system used in Windows Phone, Xbox dashboards, and other software. While the Zune failed commercially, its design ideas influenced Microsoft's future user interfaces. Number 6. Betamax 1975. In the mid-1970s, Sony introduced a home video recording format called Betamax. At the time, the ability to record television and watch it later was revolutionary. Betamax delivered excellent video quality and compact cassette design, and many experts considered it technically superior to its main rival, VHS. However, Betamax had a major limitation: recording time. Early tapes could capture only about 1 hour of video, while VHS quickly offered 2 hours or more, making it more practical for recording movies and TV shows. As a result, VHS eventually dominated the market, and Betamax faded away by the late 1980s. Despite losing the format war, Betamax taught the tech industry an important lesson. The best technology doesn't always win. Convenience, price, and ecosystem often matter more. Number 5. GM EV1 1996. In the 1990s, long before electric cars became mainstream, General Motors introduced a groundbreaking vehicle called the EV1. It was a fully electric car that produced zero emissions and delivered smooth, quiet performance. Between 1996 and 1999, GM built about 1,100 EV1 vehicles, leasing them mainly in California and Arizona. Many drivers loved the car, but the program was eventually canceled and the vehicles were recalled, with most later dismantled. At the time, limited battery technology and high costs made electric cars seem impractical. Still, the EV1 proved that modern electric vehicles were possible and sparked interest that later fueled companies like Tesla. While the EV1 failed commercially, it helped pave the way for today's rapidly growing electric vehicle industry. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy Note 7 2016. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 launched in 2016 as one of the most advanced smartphones of its time, praised for its powerful performance, large display, and signature stylus. But shortly after release, reports emerged that some devices were overheating and catching fire due to faulty lithium-ion batteries. Samsung issued a global recall affecting millions of phones, and airlines around the world even banned the device from flights. The crisis cost the company billions and forced production to stop. However, the incident pushed the entire smartphone industry to adopt much stricter battery testing and safety standards. In the end, the Note 7 became one of tech's biggest product failures, but it also made modern smartphones safer. Number 3. Amazon Firephone 2014. In 2014, Amazon entered the smartphone market with the Firephone, a device packed with unusual features. It introduced dynamic perspective, which used multiple cameras to track a user's head movement and create a subtle 3D effect on the screen. The phone also allowed users to scan real-world objects and instantly buy them on Amazon. Despite these ideas, the device struggled because it lacked access to Google's app ecosystem, was expensive, and launched with limited carrier support. Sales were extremely weak, costing Amazon more than $170 million in losses. However, the project helped Amazon develop technologies that later powered Alexa and its successful smart speaker ecosystem. The Firephone failed, but it helped push Amazon toward dominating the smart home market. Number 2. TiVo 1999. Before the rise of streaming platforms, television followed a rigid schedule. If viewers missed a program when it aired, there was often no easy way to watch it later. TiVo introduced a revolutionary solution called the Digital Video Recorder, or DVR. The device allowed viewers to record television programs, pause live broadcasts, rewind scenes, and even skip advertisements. For the first time, audiences could control when and how they watched television. Although TiVo never dominated the long-term television market, cable companies eventually integrated DVR features into their own equipment. However, TiVo demonstrated a powerful new idea. Viewers wanted complete control over their entertainment. This shift in expectations helped pave the way for the on-demand streaming services that dominate today's media landscape. Number 1. Napster 1999. Napster became one of the most controversial tech platforms ever created. The peer-to-peer service allowed millions of users to share and download music instantly over the internet, something that had never been possible before. Record labels quickly sued the company for enabling large-scale music piracy, and Napster was shut down in 2001. But the platform revealed a powerful truth about consumer behavior. People wanted fast, convenient digital access to music. The industry eventually adapted, leading to services like Apple's iTunes and later streaming platforms such as Spotify and Apple Music. Napster didn't survive, but it pushed the music industry into the digital age. Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come from the biggest failures. Many of today's most important technologies exist because earlier ideas didn't work the first time, but they paved the way for something better. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe.